Hi, Libra. This is going to be your reading for the end of December and moving into January. Good for the Sun, Rising Moon, and Venus sign of Libra. It is a love message, but it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, okay? The collective is growing, so this will just resonate with whomever needs to hear it the most in the energy I'm picking up on at this time. If you want to see readings for all 12 zodiac signs, go to my other channel, Soma Chandra Tarot. Yesterday, I did a Celtic cross for you guys to encompass every part of your life. This is hyper focused on relationship. If you want to book a private reading with me, like many of you have done this year, which I have thoroughly enjoyed, the link to my website is in the description below. And if you're new, welcome to the family. We're a little ratchet. It's Libra Nation here. Please get into our vibe, subscribe, and hit the bell. Okay, so the oracle cards that I dropped out, or the psychic tarot of love oracle cards, I sat here and listened for a few minutes. This is a continuation and moving into the beginning of the year, Libra. This energy will stick with you for a while. I think the tarot that I pulled out is very case specific to this week. So you're just going to have to see how it goes. The tarot that I pulled out for you, your guides they kept telling me over and over again, tell them this is like a 5 to 10 day window. This may or may not extend into January. It's kind of up to them. And I was like, okay. So what came out of the psychic love for you guys? I have Master, which is the devil, and seeking the truth. I think that some of you really aren't very trusting right now, and that your heart has been in a cage. Some of you have been connecting to a Capricorn. You might just have someone around you who's constantly seeking to know what's going on with you, and you don't like that, and it's making you feel chained and bound. Blossom is here, which is judgment. You do have a major decision you have to make, but are you've come to this real crossroads for yourself. You're ready to have this awakening. Right now, you are the hanged man. You just want to observe. Seven of Cups here, daydreams and decisions. You do have some decisions to make, but it feels really good in the Psychic Tarot of Love deck. It's not so overwhelming. Normally in the standard Rider Waite Tarot, the of Cups looks a little confusing, a little overwhelming. I think that there's some choices you're making moving into the new year. But right now, you're just going to pause and surrender and let some things go. There's something you need to observe. You do have decisions to make. Daydreams will kind of overlap into those. That is a good thing. Joy and stability is here, which is the Four of Wands, a homecoming of some kind, or stability in your life. And then I have the Fool and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Fool and the well-deserved reward. And I do also have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Share the love. So I think you guys are moving into a good cycle. There's a lot of major arcana here. You've got to seek the truth within yourself, pull back that curtain for yourself, and see what is the master of your heart. Is it you, or is it something else? You are at this crossroads. You have made the right choices in your life. There are some pauses there's a pause you're going to need to take before you can move forward, I think, in some way, because you have I think you guys are going to be doing a lot of daydreaming, making some decisions. You do have stability, but I think you decide to trust and leap forward into something into your life. And I think you're leaping forward into yourself. Nine of Pentacles. Finances look good. Money will look good. I think you guys are thinking about putting yourself first. Three of Cups. Four of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The Chariot. To the Sun. To the Hierophant. Spread your wings. Wow. Okay. Some of you guys know that you really need to open up in regards to relationships. You are listening to your intuition. Forward motion here towards happiness. The Hierophant, major lessons learned. Some of you are thinking about relocating, going back to school. You do feel a strong sense of obligation here with the Hierophant, but you really want to spread your wings. It will take dedicated effort. That looks good. So they wanted me to use the Lightworkers Oracle deck for you, just to see what's going on with your spiritual growth, which is so important. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, came out, seeding the light, laying a foundation, a divine plan. Yes, just say yes. And Rama, where are you being called to journey to? I have Pillar of Light at the bottom of the deck. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So you guys, hanging out with your spiritual tribe, And focusing on your spiritual path and your intuition is paying off here. You are the oracle. Listen to your intuition. You seem to be called to say yes and journey towards something in your life, a relationship, a job, relocation, something. But right now, you're just seeding something and laying a foundation and making a plan. So just say yes, just let foundations be created and seeds be planted, and ask yourself where you're being called to go. I believe that you are moving towards something. But Libra, you guys have been through the ringer and it shows. When I did your Celtic cross on Soma Chandra Tarot the other day, you came out as the Emperor and the King and the Queen of Swords in reverse. The last love reading I did for you, you were the King of Swords. So I'm feeling a lot of authority off of you, a lot of putting yourself first, a lot of masculine energy, which frankly I really like to see in you guys because you're the Empress. So even my Libra males will come out as queens and the Empress a lot because we're a feminine sign. But you're coming out as the Queen of Swords again here. So what has been going on in you with you for love is both receiving what you need, progression arriving, moving on, closure issues. So you're trying to move on from something, but you've had closure issues, not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy, and then talking, conversing more, awaited messages, text, call, email, hoovering. So maybe you've been in a relationship up until this point where you waited for someone to talk to you or they kept hoovering back to you. It's triggered your feelings of insecurity. Maybe you've done some self sabotage. You just haven't felt good about yourself. I just see you guys having closure issues. But I think that something will happen, a sudden change, a surprise, an epiphany, and a transformation, but clock. It just needs time. Some of you are waiting for something to happen. The person you want to connect to just needs more time, or you have needed more time. But there's someone around you that wants to talk to you. I was like, who the hell is this King of Swords? So I'll get to that in a second. It's you were in a karmic relationship up until this point, fleeting triggers and turmoil. So the person coming into your energy is the Knight of Wands. What's between the two of you is the Two of Pentacles. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles. The next action is strength, and the final outcome is the Five of Cups. But I clarified the shit out of it, and I know why you're doing it, I think. I'm hearing two different storylines. I'm hearing a very singles reading for a lot of you, but I also get the distinct impression that for some of you, you're already in a committed relationship and you're trying to move towards something new, or something is ending and you're trying to start something new, or someone's trying to start something new with you. But the person coming into your energy is the Knight of Wands. And I clarified it with the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So this person is coming in. There are reversals in this deck, by the way, but this person comes in solid. The Knight of Wands, they are very passionate about you. The Knight of Cups, they are very charming and romantic, but they also are a little overwhelmed and confused. They might not know where they stand with you. They may have other choices. They may be window shopping. So this looks good, but this person doesn't look tied down. I think they're confused about you because he's looking at the Seven of Cups like maybe Libra's got their back turned to me and they're confused and overwhelmed, but this person's window shopping. And then the Two of Pentacles is between you, and I clarified it and I got the Sun in reverse and the Hangman. So if you haven't heard from this person, it's because they come and go. They're on the market. They're probably on a dating site. They might be looking at other people, or they could be an artist. They could be very romantic. They seem very busy. They are very focused on what they pour into. And so you might be the one that's like, what's going on? I lack clarity. I'm just going to wait. But I don't think so. Based on what I see for your actions, Libra, this is them. They don't really know what's going on with you. They're like, what's going on here? They're also kind of busy. They're not, they might operate under a bit of a false impression. They don't know you that well yet, but I think that they want to, but they're just paused. They're just going to wait. They're just going to wait here for you until they get more clarity. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles. So they see you as badass. They think you're hot. They think that you do well for yourself, that you put yourself out there, that you're a good catch. That's the energy you're throwing. But underneath this, I got the Knight of Swords and the Hermit. And I was like, oh, Libra. Well, I kind of get it. What I see here is a person that's, some of you have connected to a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart. You are not taking any risks. You will not let anyone rush at you. If this person rushed at all, you withdrew, or you're feeling a little restless and unfocused. Your energy's kind of scattered. You're a little burnt out. Some of you are feeling somewhat impulsive. So I think your knee jerk reaction is to withdraw. Or if someone comes on all hot and sexy, like the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, you're probably like, you're a player. I'm not rushing with you. Some of you, there could be a couple different people here, younger or whatever. We could have a fire sign, a water sign. I have all four knights, so lots of action and expression the end of the month. But you're withdrawn. They see you as withdrawn and kind of unfocused and burnt out. So the next action coming in is strength. The Five of Pentacles in reverse to the Ace of Cups. So if this is your action towards this person, Libra, you're being strong. You're holding back. I kind of get the feeling this is a mutual action where like everybody's being strong and not really opening up. I see this cup of love being offered here, but I think the reason you're holding back, based on the oracle cards, from the Island Time Wellness deck here, is that you're trying to free yourself from negative relationship cycles. So, yeah, you see the cup of love, but you really kind of have some, I keep hearing strength and high standards right now. So, if you're offering a cup of love to someone, they might have just recently freed themselves from a negative relationship cycle and they're the ones holding back. But I think it's you. You're the Nine of Pentacles and they see you as withdrawn and not taking a risk with them. And the final outcome was the Five of Cups. Like there's this disappointment. I'm like, wah, wah, well, that blows. But I clarified it and I got the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So for some of you, you're the Queen of Swords. For others of you, this Queen of Swords is somebody else. It's a karmic. They were a bitch. They hurt you. They disappointed you. You're just so bummed out that, yes, you see this knight barreling in, but you're like, I know he has other choices or she has other choices, or it's overwhelming and confusing. I see these new starts, this Ace of Cup and Ace of Wands, but I'm disappointed. I'm having closure issues. I'm not able to open up to this person. You can't think of a good solution, or this person's disappointed and they can't come up with any really smart, good solutions to get something off the ground with you. But I felt like this was you, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Like, nope, not having it. Like, she's like, I don't even want to talk to you. I'm just so disappointed. Something about this disappoints you. The fact that they hold back disappoints you, or you're disappointed by this bullshit from your past and you like this is hitting you like lightning and you just need more time. I was like, all right, why is my Queen of Swords in reverse? Some of you are dealing with another air sign, maybe. And if you were, that person was a karmic in some way and you don't want nothing to do with them. But for those of you, if you're the Queen of Swords, I got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Four of Pentacles. My gosh, Libra. I think you're refusing someone's offer here, or nothing new has come in for you to the point where you're bent and you hold back. You're kind of holding on. You're in a deep stagnation. This poor guy just looks like he has to poop and he won't. Sorry, but that's what he looks like. Like he holds back. This guy's like, no, I don't want to do anything. You've been this way long enough. Like you're holding on to something. You might be holding back and refusing someone's offer and you're disappointed, or you don't want a new offer coming in. I see you being withdrawn. I think you're trying on a soul level, on an energetic level, you're handling yourself really, really well. And if you're sick of players, you're sick of players. On the surface, you might be coming off as a little bit bitchy, but I think it's because maybe you don't trust yourself. Maybe you feel like you can't be direct. I think some of you are struggling, especially my feminines, maybe struggling with um, not getting overly emotional and protecting your heart right away. And you're just maybe kind of afraid. You don't, I keep seeing this Knight of Swords in reverse. Don't want to take a risk. Don't want to take a risk. So I was like, okay, well, show me the person around them. First of all, I think there are either two different energies here, a past person and a new person, or this might be you sick of a relationship that you were in and getting over it and you're trying to move it towards something new. Because I got the King and Queen of Swords here. So both my masculine Libras and my feminines have shown up. So I'm trying to read it from both points of view. So King of Cups in reverse, the Empress in reverse. I think this was your past person. And then I got the King of Swords. So if this is a new person coming in and this is all them, this person might be very smart. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They are not very creative. They are not showing you a lot of emotion. They are not good with that kind of thing. Some of them might be like a Virgo or a Capricorn or just an air sign that's been single, or someone that's been really single a long time and they reject the notion of something loving and long term and they protect their heart. But I feel like this is an old person. They told me this is a new person. And I know that for some of you it is, because I clarified it with oracle cards and I was like, ooh, this looks good. So this King of Swords, I was like, who's this guy? The Fool, the Magician, the Two of Cups. What the hell? Who is this? This is someone new, I think. Or for my masculine Libras, you are not feeling it with your last relationship. It sucked you out of your King of Cups energy and your own Divine Feminine Empress energy. This feels super uncomfortable for a male or female Libra to have the Empress be in reverse. I know that you guys don't like that. So I see somebody new coming in for you. I mean, this is, yeah. Hi. So I was like, okay, who is this person? And I got the Chaser, the Mask, I like you, coffee cup. This might be a person that's been chasing you for a while. They might have abandonment issues as well. They don't show their true feelings. They hide behind a mask. They like you. They just want to meet you and get to know you. Coffee cup. That's my date card. And I was like, I think this person's liked them for a while. This person's coming in. Now, if this is all them, Libra, all the same person, they have no game. Like they have no game with the Empress in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. They got this King of Swords down, but underneath this, they want to manifest you. They might even kind of come off as like, you might not even realize they're trying to chase you. They like you. They don't show their feelings really, though. They're wearing a mask. I keep hearing awkward. Someone may be awkward, but that's not true for all of you. For others of you, I feel like for some of you, these are my masculine Libras, sick of bullshit from the past and getting over it, and you're moving into something new, which is nice. Even though I meant for it to be another person in your life, I know that's my masculines. But Libra, you're having a hard time with this, heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. And the Sword and the Rose, that's your energy all day long. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. That's Libra all day, every day. So you're heartbroken. You're the Sword and the Rose. Not today, Cupid's arrow. Oh my gosh, Libra. And deep down, you are the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ten of Wands. So you have not given up hope on love, but this guy looks so pissed and stuck up. He's like, we are dead in our tracks. The horse is like, we've reached the end. And he's like, yeah, I know. We're just going to stand here because that's what I do. Like he almost looks a little ridiculous. And the horse is like, okay. You are right at the edge of a cliff here. You are hopeful. This card actually flew out sideways. So some of you are not quite ready for new love, or you aren't wishing on a star. You're not saying, I believe just yet. You're like, prove it to me. I'm at a standstill. I am not rushing. I am the Hermit. I am the Nine of Pentacles, and I'm the Queen of Swords in reverse. I really am holding back because I'm super disappointed. You're carrying something around with you here, Libra, with the Ten of Wands. You're hopeful, you're wishing. Some of you do want to move or relocate. You want something to come through to fruition. It may take time. Right now, you feel the need to move really slow, and you're kind of like, not today. You're heartbroken, not today. So I feel like for some of you, there's this new person coming in, and you're like, no, piss off. This isn't good enough for me. I'm withdrawn from you. Again, for others of you, I think you're getting out of one relationship and into another one, or this person is, and they are just slow out of the gate. I really get the feeling this new person in your life that wants to take you out, that likes you, they can't open up. They chase a little bit, but you don't even know it because they have no game and they're not very creative. But you are going in a good direction here, Libra. I think your guides are saying trust. This is a well deserved reward. Definitely put yourself first. You are moving towards stability. You have good things coming in. I do see a period of waiting here for you. I think you need to observe something or someone, but I see you going in a good direction. Um, I'm definitely not going to tell you like how to act and how not to act. Like if you're pissed off still and you're hurting and you're having a hard time letting new love in, I get it. Um, Maybe put your nice face on or something like that. If you don't want this from this person and it's not good enough, it's not good enough, you know. But I think some your guides kind of want you to let in some new love. You do have a choice in front of you. There is happiness. Something's been unfair. Justice hasn't been served in a past situation. Some of you do have really stable, happy families. I have the Emperor, the Lovers in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. Huh. Some of you are in a long term relationship already with someone that you don't feel like you're a perfect fit with, but you have family. You just won't make a choice yet. You're going to be working a lot, avoiding bullshit. I don't know if you want to build on a foundation yet with somebody. We'll see. Oh, there is somebody that wants to be with you, but that's January. I think your guides just want you to say yes to at least planting a seed, Libra, and ask yourself where you're being called to. A person may be coming in here. I think it's this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius character that isn't really good at showing you their emotions. And you might be really disappointed with it, but your guides are saying give it a go. You might have to make some effort here. You do seem really withdrawn. So hopefully this resonates with you. Hopefully it helps you. Check out Soma Chandra Tarot for other readings. And you can definitely book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I am always listening to the universe for you, dear Libra, my favorite sign on planet Earth to read for. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.